2024 has been a fantastic year for the Malayalam film industry, so much so that I even decided to start a YouTube channel making movie reviews for the same. So as the year has come to an end, there has been more hits than misses in this industry, and there has been some great gems that has come out, probably setting a benchmark for a lot of genres. And technically, a lot of movies had done so superiorly, whether it comes to the music, whether it comes to cinematography, whether it comes to the set piece designs, whether it comes to acting and pushing boundaries in terms of the roles that are being done. So instead of doing a top 10, I thought let me tell you about the 8 must-watch movies from Malayalam cinema this year. I had already done a top 5 or 6 list from the first half of the year, and I'm still keeping some of those movies from that list. If you're interested to watch that video, check out the link right now. So please note that these movies are not in any particular order of ranking. These are my top 8 most enjoyable movies for this year. Starting with some obvious ones are 1. Brahma Yugam. This movie is definitely a benchmark when it comes to horror genre, and the aesthetic appeal, the cinematography appeal of this movie is top notch. So something I really took notice of this year from Malayalam movies is that how the music has been so perfectly pitched for the scenes that it definitely elevates the whole viewing experience for us as audience. Mamuka has delivered a movie that is definitely a benchmark for him personally in his acting career, and it was great to see him push the boundaries at this age. Number 2 is Manumel Boys. I have a feeling a lot of technicians from film schools will keep watching the movie Manumel Boys again and again, because the fact that they actually built this entire cave as a production set piece design, the way the lighting was shot, the way the shadows and the light was taken into effect over here, the fact the storyline and the script was so bloody strong, how a simple story can be executed so beautifully, it touched everybody's heart, because in the end it's a story about friendship and survival and brotherhood. Number 3 is Avesham. It was the first video I made. Fafa's Avesham was a complete roller coaster of comedy, fun elements, so much appeal was given to the show. It's a movie that is easy to watch, something you can keep watching again and again. I have a feeling it's a movie like Punjabi House that the more and more you watch it, the more and more funny it gets for you. For years we'll keep watching this movie to understand the level and range in which Fahad Fasil can push himself, and to see young actors, new actors coming in and taking on roles, and they essay it so beautifully. Even the music was amazing. Even the comedy was fantastic. The dialogue writing was so witty that it's definitely a movie you will enjoy watching it for its screenplay. Number 4 is Premalu, the rom-com movie of this year. I have already seen this movie 4 to 5 times, and like the previous movie, this is also a movie we'll keep watching again and again, because these characters in this rom-com movie are so dear and near to us, so relatable to all of us, because not all of us are superheroines or superheroes. We gel more and we understand more these boy next door characters and this ambitious girl next door characters. So a lot of things about Premalu movie was a hit for us. The music was really nice and fun and peppy, and anytime you have a cute movie date you want to do with your other significant other, Premalu is definitely a go-to watch movie. Also, the fact that it can appeal to every age group makes it really a hit for this year. So before I go and talk about the next 4 movies in my list, make sure to press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So at number 5, let's talk about the movie Goat Life, Aadajeevitham. Prithviraj and Blessie's Goat Life has taken more than a decade to be filmed and come out, but it is a story that appeals to everybody worldwide. I was so happy to see the universal cheer this film got. It was spoken so much about in such positive light in the Middle East and among Arabs, and it was a movie that connected with so many people once it came on Netflix, and a lot of people got to watch it. Prithviraj's dedication to this movie, Blessie's dedication to this movie, and the endeavor with which they had built this real life story is something that will truly touch all of our hearts, and it's also a feather on Blessie's filmographies. I want to give this ranking to ARM. Tovino Thomas ARM was extremely interesting to watch and fun to watch, because he gets to portray a character, 3 different characters in one role and 3 different timelines. It is a genre with a lot of mysticism and fantasy elements, and it was so authentic and true to the era that they were talking about and portraying. Tovino was able to bring such different range in each of his 3 characters, and his co-actors, especially Surabhi, he had such a great chemistry with her in this movie. Even the songs in the movie, the romantic songs, were so nice to watch. Even the mystical fantasy elements of the movie was so interesting because it is still very local and cultural driven. If this movie ARM is running on any platform, please let me know because I want to watch it again. That's how much I enjoyed it, and I think you will enjoy it too. Number 7 on my list is Kishkinda Kandam. Guys, if you love thriller movies, psychological thriller movies, you must watch this movie. If you are a cinephile, you must watch this movie. And again, like I said previously for Brahma Yugam, I feel this movie can be learned by a lot of technical students in filmmaking to understand how a great screenplay, script writing, story revealing, and music can elevate a movie to this level. I love the fact that this film attempted almost like Christopher Nolan's style of music and storytelling with a climatic reveal, and that is why this film will forever be remembered by all of us. And guys, the last movie that I want to talk about, there was a lot of confusion of what I need to put on my top 8 list, and it was a battle that was hard to win, but I finally decided to put at number 8 Sukshma Darshini. Why? Because there were so many movies that were appealing for men and was men driven or male driven in the first half of the year. We had great movies like Ullorukku that came later. However, I felt like Sukshma Darshini was more of a crowd puller and a little bit more entertaining. I enjoyed the fact that I got to see this movie with a lot of families, a lot of women came into this film, and they found a character that was so relatable for them as this neighborhood girl who is a detective and who's so interested in everyone else's life in this was such a relatable character. And that comedic element with a little bit of detective element gave the storytelling a different, unique appeal. I was contesting between this and Ullorukku for the top 8 list. Ullorukku is so much more serious that it is more something people who are like hardcore cinephiles would enjoy it. But Sukshma Darshini is a film I feel everybody can enjoy. So that made it to my top 8 list. I'm so excited for whatever is coming up in 2025 for Malayalam industry. Everybody has such a high benchmark for what this industry can offer, even with a lot of hits and misses this year and a lot of controversies that has come out this year. Let me know if you agreed with my list. Until then, take care. Ciao, ciao.